Ever wondered how websites are built? Welcome to the fascinating universe of web development, a realm where creativity and logic meet to create the digital experiences we encounter daily. Web development is the engine that powers the digital age, transforming mere ideas into interactive web pages and applications that are accessible to anyone, anywhere, at any time. Our journey today will take us through the complex yet captivating landscape of web development. We'll start by laying a solid foundation with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript before diving into the world of front-end and back-end frameworks. We'll explore how data is managed, the importance of version control, and the art of responsive design. We'll also peek into the toolbox of a web developer, discovering the best practices and essential tools for the job. So strap in and prepare to unravel the intricate tapestry that makes up the web. Embark on a journey to decode the magic behind the websites you visit every day. The foundation of any website lies in three core technologies: HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Imagine building a house. HTML, or hypertext markup language, is the bricks and mortar of your website. It's the standard markup language used to create the structure of a web page. Like the walls, floors, and roof of a house, HTML forms the basic structure of your website, defining elements like headers, paragraphs, links, and images. But a house isn't just walls and a roof, right? It needs color, style, and aesthetics. That's where CSS, or cascading style sheets, comes into play. CSS is like the interior designer of your website, handling the layout, colors, fonts, and overall look and feel. It takes the basic HTML structure and dresses it up to make it visually appealing. Now, a house isn't much of a home without some functionality. Lights that turn on, doors that open, heating that warms up the rooms. JavaScript is the electricity of a website. It's a programming language that adds interactivity to your website. Things like animated graphics, form submissions, and interactive maps are all brought to life by JavaScript. These three technologies interact to create dynamic websites. HTML lays out the structure, CSS adds style, and JavaScript brings everything to life. They are each distinct yet inseparable in modern web development. HTML is nothing without CSS's style, and a static HTML and CSS page becomes interactive and user-friendly with JavaScript. Imagine a website without CSS. It would be like a black and white photograph lacking color and vibrancy. Or a website without JavaScript. It would be like a house where nothing works. No lights, no heating, just a shell. So mastering HTML, CSS, and JavaScript is akin to learning how to build a house, from laying the foundation to wiring the electricity. Each technology has its own syntax, rules, and best practices, but they come together to create the websites we use every day. Master these three, and you're well on your way to becoming a web developer. Frameworks simplify our coding process. Let's talk about two popular ones, React and Vue.js. React, developed by Facebook, is a JavaScript library that allows us to build fast, simple, and scalable front-end web applications. It's known for its virtual DOM that boosts performance and its component-based architecture that promotes reusability of code. On the other hand, Vue.js, a progressive JavaScript framework, offers an approachable, versatile, and performant solution for building user interfaces. Unlike other monolithic frameworks, Vue is designed to be adaptable. It allows you to pick and choose what you need, making it quite flexible. Both React and Vue.js are excellent choices for creating interactive user interfaces. They have a strong community, ample resources, and are widely used in the industry. So, whether you're building a single-page application or a complex web app, they've got you covered. With these frameworks, you can create powerful and scalable applications. Now, let's delve into the server side of things with Node.js and Express. Backend development is the unsung hero of the web, quietly working behind the scenes to make your online experiences seamless and efficient. It's all about how the website functions, from processing data to ensuring everything loads correctly. Enter Node.js and Express. Node.js is a runtime environment that allows us to run JavaScript on the server side, opening up a world of possibilities for dynamic, interactive web applications. Express, on the other hand, is a minimalist web application framework for Node.js, simplifying the process of writing server code. With them, you can create APIs, handle HTTP requests, interact with databases, and manage user authentication. They work together to create the backbone of your website, controlling how it interacts with databases and handles user requests. So, if you're looking to create a dynamic, functional website, mastering Node.js and Express is a must. With Node.js and Express, you can control how your website interacts with databases and handles user requests. Data is the heart of any application. Let's talk about databases and data management. Databases store, manage, and retrieve the information that makes your web application work. They're like the treasure chests of data that power everything from user profiles to product catalogs. There are different types of databases, each with its own strengths. For instance, SQL databases like MySQL and PostgreSQL are great for structured data, while NoSQL databases like MongoDB shine with flexible, unstructured data. Now let's touch on CRUD operations: create, read, update, and delete. These are the fundamental actions you'll perform on your data. You'll create data when users sign up, read data when they log in, update data when they change their profile, and delete data when they close their account. Understanding these operations and knowing how to implement them is key to managing your data effectively. Databases and efficient data management are crucial for building dynamic and interactive websites. Ever made a mistake and wished you could go back? In coding, you can, thanks to version control systems like Git. Version control is like a time machine for your code. It's a system that records changes to a file or set of files over time so that you can recall specific versions later. It's a crucial aspect of web development that provides a safety net for coders. Enter Git, the most widely used version control system. Git shines in its ability to track changes, allowing you to understand what was modified, when, and by whom. It's like having a detailed diary of your code's evolution. With Git, collaborating on projects becomes a breeze. Multiple developers can work on the same code base without stepping on each other's toes. It's like a symphony where every developer is an instrumentalist, contributing to the harmony of the project. And the best part, if you make a mistake, you can always revert to a previous version. No more coding worries. Mastering Git can make your coding process more efficient and error-free. In a world of diverse devices and browsers, responsive design and cross-browser compatibility are key. In the realm of web development, creating a website that looks and functions well on a variety of devices is crucial. This is where responsive design comes in. It's the practice of designing websites, so they adapt and provide an optimal viewing experience across a wide range of devices, from desktop computers to tablets to smartphones. On the other hand, cross-browser compatibility ensures your website performs consistently across different web browsers. Whether your user is surfing via Google Chrome, Firefox, Safari, or Microsoft Edge, your website should function uniformly, providing a seamless user experience. These two concepts work hand in hand. They're about making sure your website is accessible and user-friendly for everyone, no matter the device or browser they're using. By ensuring responsive design and cross-browser compatibility, you can provide an optimal browsing experience for all users. Like any craft, web development also has its tools and best practices. Now, let's talk about those tools. They're not hammers and nails, but coding editors, web browsers, version control systems, and more. Coding editors like Visual Studio Code or Sublime Text are the bread and butter of web development. They offer features like syntax highlighting and auto-completion that make your coding life easier. Web browsers, especially those with developer tools such as Chrome or Firefox, are indispensable for testing and debugging. Version control systems like Git help you manage changes and collaborate with others. Next, let's touch on best practices. Writing clean, readable code is a must. Using comments to explain your code, following naming conventions, and regularly testing your code can make a world of difference. Remember, consistency is key. Whether it's indentation, variable names, or file organization, establish a system and stick to it. Adopting these tools and practices can enhance your productivity and code quality. After all the hard work, it's time to show your website to the world. So, how do you do that? It all begins with hosting and domains. Think of hosting as renting space on a server where your website's files will live. There are various hosting services available, each with their own pros and cons. Some cater to large, high-traffic sites, while others are perfect for smaller projects. Now, onto domains. Your domain is like your home address on the internet. It's how people find you. When choosing a domain, make it memorable and easy to type. Remember, it's part of your brand. Once you've chosen a host and domain, it's time to deploy. This process varies depending on your host, but usually involves uploading your website's files and linking your domain. And there you have it. That's the basics of hosting and domains. Once you're comfortable with deployment, you're ready to share your projects with the world. The world of web development is ever evolving. Continuous learning is key. To stay updated, make it a habit to read widely. Blogs like Smashing Magazine, CSS Tricks, and the Mozilla Developer Network offer valuable insights. Engage with communities such as Stack Overflow and GitHub. They are platforms where you can collaborate, contribute, and learn from other developers. Podcasts are a great way to learn on the go. Shop Talk Show and Syntax are popular ones that cover a broad range of web development topics. Online platforms like Coursera, Udacity, and FreeCodeCamp offer structured courses for deeper learning. Don't forget to explore documentation of different technologies. They are the most authentic source of knowledge. Lastly, practice. Build projects, big or small. They will help you understand concepts better and boost your portfolio. Remember, the key to mastering web development is practice and continuous learning. Your journey has just begun.